That's okay. We do have a live audience, so yeah, let's hear it.
We're here.
Woo!
Sorry. Trying to log off here.
Okay, are you good?
There's nobody watching, so I can do whatever I want.
No, but we're gonna put it on YouTube anyway, so.
Okay, I'll cut this part then. Yeah. But I'm so confused. Sorry.
Just only use the ones that I cut. Only use the ones that I cut. No, just the ones that I cut. What's wrong with you? Just these two are important. That one and that one.
They're all important.
They're not all important.
Off the one. Okay, this one's not important.
I literally cut out the important parts. So this one. And this, yes.
And this is important too.
What is that?
It's the same.
That's right here.
I don't want to share. I like it down here.
Okay.
It looks bad.
Okay, I'll move it.
Oh, previewers, let's go. Show some love in the
Hello.
chat. Oh, spells in.
It's all of us. Okay, introduce our guest.
Sam with his excuses. Yeah, I'm texting Sam. He should be streaming. I don't care if he's at the bar. I told Sam this is supposed to be a pregame show. He's supposed to watch it before.
Before he goes out.
I was making everybody I met appreciate my single last today too. Everybody I ran into, I checked my
Sam.
things.
Yeah, I'm texting Sam. Sam thinks.
Okay, well, we are so excited. We have so many games planned. We have a ton of questions for our special guest, who has been in music, who's been in the music industry for over 13 years now. So we have a lot of experience. So let's welcome on RayJohn.
Yeah! Reggae!
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get this money for the rent. That should have been my entrance music right there.
I could have played it. You could have just organized that.
I think it was a lot better than I was singing it live, you know?
Way better.
All right, well, cheers to you being here first off.
Yes!
We're so excited to have you on.
Is this strong?
I don't think so.
Ooh!
That's just how it works.
Clay only puts a dash of orange juice.
Yeah, just the
Yeah, I know.
smallest
So-
I was watching Lauren make it that one day, and it looked like it tasted amazing. And then when I was watching you make it, I was just like, that looked like...
Just champagne.
In my mind, I was like, there's gonna be orange juice in there. Like, there's no room for orange juice.
There's plenty of room for orange juice. All you need is
There's plenty of room.
We're low on orange juice supplies.
No, but then again, I'm just a whole ass.
Beesh. You should have been here when we knew it was Spell. He was putting a shot of vodka in all.
In all of ours. Oh my
You
gosh.
couldn't even tell. I actually kind of liked it, to be honest.
I didn't know.
So I remember there was one day, like, they messed me up. I got so high and so drunk, and then I was like passed out, and I was like, but I'm so thirsty. And there was a bottle of King Cart in the refrigerator, and I was like, oh my god, yes. So I grabbed it and I chugged it.
Oh.
Bro, I didn't know Spell had alcohol in that thing, and it was so strong, and I threw up.
Oh, that's terrible.
And then,
I've done that too many times, but I've done it where I think a water bottle is water, but it's just straight vodka. Like way too many times I've done
trips
that.
me out. I was even just.
In the middle of the
And
night,
then he
I'll
also-
wake up and I'm like, oh,
So I don't know if you guys noticed or remember, but I like to drink my Smirnoff Ice. Let's not say
It's
no
guilty pleasure,
judging, no
it's favorite
judging,
drink. Yeah,
no judging.
They're
But
delicious.
Oh, that might be
when I'm not looking, Spell will put like vodka or something inside to mix it. I'm like, why it tastes like this? This is not my drink.
Well, I mean, I understand that because they're only like 4%, so you put a little shot, it still tastes good. And then
You can ask everybody 2 of those things, and I'm straight. Like I am, you know.
Yeah, I think that is my JC.
All right, well, I'm sure everybody's wondering. Actually,
Hi everybody.
Sam Inch is here.
Sammy and
Sammy Inch, that's my good friend from
White Claw filled with
Yeah.
vodka. Thoughts?
Oh, he's obsessed with White Claw.
No.
Hard pass.
I think White Claw would be amazing if there was sugar inside. I think that's what it's missing. It's missing that sweet.
There's no sugar in it.
What did you
No,
Like
it's zero
the
sugar.
taste.
It's like, or, I mean, it's like
It just tastes
90
like
calories or
seltzer.
something.
Yeah, I don't like
But-
seltzer. I don't like seltzer at all.
Yeah,
Lauren will always ask to buy White Claws. I'm like, bro, they're like 4% and it costs like $18.
But it's like a beer to
I'm
a
like,
girl.
get a different drink.
No, it's like I swear, it's like a beer to a girl. It's something you can like day drink on. Like it's not like we're not just gonna have like hard liquor. Like what did you want? What?
I don't know. I think
What would be
Lauren,
more
what do you suggest
suitable?
for a girl to drink? Because Lauren has nothing. She has no drink.
I'm fine with wine and
All I
champagne.
know is that
Good.
I am known as the lady drinker. I drink lady
Did
drinks.
you drink the ladies?
Yeah, before I did. But I like Midori sours, and I don't care. I love Midori sours. Midori sours are so good. It tastes so good, and I'm not gonna lie, it fucked me up.
Is that like a canned glass sort of thing you buy from the store? What is that? Or is that like a mixed drink at a bar?
Yeah, the bar.
That's what I figured. The sour. Lauren likes the sour.
Yeah, those are
Buy
good.
canned sour.
Yeah.
But it's something with the Midori sour. Like I don't know what they do to make that, but it's like it's super good. Like it's sweet as
I
hell.
think it's just the sour. Whatever they do, I don't know what the sour is, but you put
It just-
any
yeah.
drink and then make it sour. It's delicious.
No, because I just tried this thing called a whiskey sour. I never tried it, but
Oh, I've heard
but
of that. I've heard of that.
When I was
I think
singing at 13, I don't even know the guy that ordered, but all I heard him say was, "Y'all get a whiskey sour." Get one of those. I just try it out, and it tasted fucking amazing. It tasted so good. Like, yeah.
So let's talk about you performing at 13 Degrees. 13 Degrees, we've talked about it a bunch of times on the show, is a local, how would you describe it? It's like a speakeasy, like there's one side is like a cool lounge with live music, and the other side's like a dance party sort of vibe.
Yep. I mean, I like it because it really does give you like the best of both worlds for a bar or a club, you know, for the people that are like me. And it's so funny because I remember all of so like for like the people like me who like mellow vibes and like the, you know, just the chill, and you know, if at the most you can do dance is this, some of these, you know what I mean, and then stop, you know what I mean, like were we there to think, or we there to talk and, you know, actually really conversate with people. You got that side over at 13, and then through the bookshelf on the other, you know, when you go to the door, you got the lit, like people that want to go over there and just go buck wild, and they like that, you know, that's cool, that's fun. I used to like that. It's funny because I'm not even that old. I'm only 28, but I feel like I don't. That's not fun no more.
Oh,
but
yeah.
that's why it was so funny when I was just standing on the side waiting for my drink, and then I see you, Lolo, Joe. There was a bunch of y'all standing, and y'all just opened the bookshelf, went in. It looked like y'all was committed, and then in like a snap of a finger, you guys. Oh shit, no, it's too little. You guys are like falling back in here. It was just so hilarious because it really is popping over there.
Yeah, it really is.
Would you say?
I remember this one night we were over there, the night you were talking about, and there was like this girl's like shaking her asses and stuff, and then Joe's like, I'm too old to be over here, man.
We got wife and kids.
Joe, I hear you.
No,
It was like smelling bad. Everybody's sitting there sweating, stinking.
and that's another thing. I cannot get past that smell. Like as soon as you go there, all you
Yeah.
smell is dirty ass. Like you. To people that play sports, if you play sports, you ever run football, wrestling,
Yeah. That's what it
basketball,
smells like.
after practice. I'm not talking about games because sometimes you don't play, but after practice, there's this smell that your ass make. And that's what it smells like at clubs. And it's disgusting. Like, I don't even want to dance with a woman over there. You know what I mean? Like, maybe when you enter with them, you dance for like 10 minutes, but after like 30 minutes.
Once you just like drip and sweat.
Yeah. After you start marinating in the sweat, it's disgusting. It's not for me.
Yeah.
But they like that. That's cool.
But
I don't judge.
Yeah. And the other side, you're right, is like perfect. Even for the people who are getting lit on the other side that need a minute to just be like, okay, let me just like recoup. And
See,
like,
because we will get like little bursts of, whoa!
Yeah.
Shots! And then it mellows down again.
and then we're like, okay.
And then next thing we're chilling, like we're talking about, what'd you do Saturday? Or what'd you do last Saturday?
Yeah.
We was here. But yeah, like you really do get like I said, the best of both worlds, and that's why I really like it over there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then Sparky's cool. I love Sparky, and then and just everyone there is like really friendly. You know what I mean? Like all
Yeah.
the bartenders. But even though sometimes you wait like 10 years, but then again, that's because at a bar, I've never really noticed, right? Because I've only ever worked at like a restaurant bar where like who's taking care of you. This is the line. You go through this person go take care of it, whatever, right? But when you just go to a bar, it's fucking nuts, and everyone's just slipping in there. I mean, I'm so polite and kind where
You're just sitting there waiting. You're like, okay,
go ahead.
they'll come.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
I'm the
go
same
ahead.
way.
Holy shit! Never mind. At this point, I'm drunk already. You know what I mean? I'm drunk off anger and impatience. But yeah, no, I mean it's really dope, and then everyone there is just so cool.
Yeah.
I love everyone there.
So would you say that's one of your favorite places to perform?
Yeah, especially the people that come in. I notice like they have a lot of regulars. I don't know if it's the regulars because they come to see me, but because they are like following me heavy on social media and they fuck with my music a lot, and those are the ones that really do come through. But I really do like the interactions that I do get with the people there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And yeah, I do like it there. I'm not gonna lie.
So what are some of the other places you performed live in your 13 years of music career?
So I did the venue. That one was also fun.
Is that local? What's the venue?
So if man, have you ever seen this store? It has like you'll see this wall and it has like a huge ass Kobe Bryant mural.
Yeah.
I got my haircut there. That's a barbershop.
Where?
Oh no! I think so.
No, not that one. It's like right before you. It's that turn to go into like Barragata, or you know.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. So like right before that, there's this place and it just says the venue on it, and then on the opposite end you'll see the Kobe Bryant mural. It's called the Shop. But yeah, over there, I sang there, and I like singing there at a certain time. And I used to sing on Wednesdays, which is really fun because on Wednesdays, I don't know if you guys ever been around for the Chamorro Village.
No, not yet.
It's been closed the entire time we
So like Chamorro Village nights are on Wednesdays, and every night that place is lit, and they would go there, and I believe they would close like at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. So I already know I'm getting all their traffic.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So as soon as they're done, they're coming over here, and so and they locals, you know. And these guys, like, it's so dope, like, cause and the type of shit I sing, you wouldn't really see anyone going up there twerking and dropping it low. You know, we're playing smooth, acoustic, whatever. These guys would be out there skanking and just, but they're on the dance floor. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit, there is a dance that you can do to this. I'm not used to it, and it was fun. So that one, I used to sing at CPK, California Pizza Kitchen. I was singing there for a while. Lava Lounge. I don't know if you ever been there.
So when you went to the States for college, were you pursuing music there and doing like live venues there?
I did two performances, two really big ones. That, in my opinion, those were flexes, man. Because holy shit, my first one had about 3,000 people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, really big, man. And so they had Swiss Beats DJing. Ain't none of us see his ass. He was like some sort of special night event or something like that. And this local guy that was from Guam, but he was doing like music out there. I don't know, he like reached out and said, yo, I remember you back in Guam and I heard you're back out here, yo, I really want to get you on this DJ lineup. I was like, shoot, yeah, how much you need? I didn't have enough content to do like a full-blown concert, right? So I was like, if you need anything more from me from like a 15, I can do like 15, 20 minutes at the most. And that's me like between every song, I'm like, yeah, that was my last one, whatever, right? Talking shit. And then moving on to the next because I literally only had like 4 or 5 songs. And bless you.
Thank you.
I don't know if you heard that, but spell sneeze. For RayJohn Seltzer, hi Tanya. Battle Gear.
Sugar for RayJohn.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. RayJohn to go. Hey, so hi Ronnie. Yo. Yeah, I mean I can't see everything else up there, but love you guys. But yeah, we was talking about. Oh yeah, so I did two big shows over there. I'm not gonna lie, they weren't. To be honest, that was the one where I was like, I really need to work on how I am as a performer. Right? And before I would just do backtracks, have my shit playing in the back, fucking sing off that, try my best to really overgive to oversell, you know. But at this point, I'm just like, yeah. But this whole thing's, how you doing? You know what I mean? Like it wasn't genuine in my end.
Yeah.
Especially with me, I'm trying to be a singer. Right? People hate lip syncing. Like if you sing, like they gave Jeremiah's career ended after Birthday Sex and that whole album. The album was amazing.
Yeah.
He did like one concert and he was completely drained, tired. He did one concert where he decided to, I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna just lip sync this event, this concert. They found out, shut down his entire tour. Everyone wanted refunds.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, this guy career ended. But the guy could sing. He was just tired.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But see, like people like Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande will announce it. Yo, my voice is drained. I think I'm gonna take a break on this show. If you bought tickets, I'll refund you. We'll try our best to, you know what I mean? Like that's what Justin Bieber did on that. I don't know if you ever watched his documentary, but he did that, and people were so mad and that. But
Yeah.
when you are touring like this every single day, you're going from show to show. You know what I mean? But see, that's the respectable route as a singer. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we respect it. Give your voice a rest.
Me personally, I've never minded backtracks at all. I mean, like usually in a show, like if somebody's doing the whole show and they're like getting into it, like it's impossible to like keep it sounding good, like you're running out of breath.
That should be like Chris Brown, where the dude is literally just
dancing the whole time.
He's never
Yeah.
really singing. He's just he'll probably sing some parts of the things that accentuate like with you. You know what
so
I mean?
you get like the visual show of him like dancing stuff and the music still sounds
Yeah.
good. He's not like, you know what I mean? Like he's not like about to pass out.
No, and that's why it all just depends. Like depending on who you are. And it's also like how people put it out. Like in my opinion, that was a little rough. You fucked up this guy who could sing amazingly, came from a humble beginning, and the way he came out was really amazing. And he fucked his life up because he decided to, take a break. You know, but see now he's huge now.
Yeah.
You know, because they rebranded him. The dude can really sing. It's not like the dude couldn't sing. You know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and that's why for me, man, I really took it. I use these gigs, and that's why like you can ask anybody. I would never promote my gigs. Never. I would never tell anyone I'm performing there. Never tell anyone I'm singing here. These guys were never there. And they were like, wait, when were you singing there? I never told no one. Why? Because I use them as practice. You know what I mean? Where I was like, okay, I'm going to use this segment. Because see, if no one's there, no one can see me fuck up. You know what I mean? And I can learn. And then when people started noticing that I would be at a gig too long, I'll cut that gig off. You know what I mean? Because then now I'm starting to get traction there. I don't want it. So I'll cut it, find another place. And then after a while, when I started really like, holy shit, I'm actually pretty good. You know, like people like it. People are coming here. People are eating at restaurants because they wanted to hear me sing. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's for me. That's cool because that's what I've always hated about gigging was that a lot of the time they don't want to hear us sing. Mm-hmm. They came to have a good time with their friends, play some real music, and let us have a good time and vibe out with them. We don't need to listen to you sing. You know what I mean? And there was this movie with Kevin Hart, and he was talking about wedding singers, and he was like, I don't hire no wedding singers. Everybody knows you want to hear the real Beyonce. We don't want to hear no low budget Beyonce at a wedding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for a lot of times, I noticed that's what a lot of people. Because even me, when I would go, I don't care how good that guy sounds. I want to hear Usher sing that song. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Unless that person does it in like in his own rendition where you're like, holy shit, that sounds different. Yo, you guys gotta hear this shit. You ever heard Paranoid by Ty Dolla $ign?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, there's this guy, his name is something Garcia. And he does that Paranoid song, bro, and it makes it sound like you can dedicate that to your wife. You know what I mean? Like, it's so beautiful. But like, unless you're doing something like that, I really don't feel like. And that's what with me, I never really liked doing covers. because a lot of times I respected the artist too much, and I always felt like I wasn't doing it justice. You know what I mean? And
I feel like that's kind of how Lauren felt when she first started recording here.
yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, I thought you killed those covers. I thought you did a good job, but the point was you did literally just mimic it.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
But you did a good job doing it, right? But it's just if we're trying to throw Lauren Peretta out there,
I can be mimicking somebody else.
We want to hear driver's license cover by Lauren Peretta, a cover of her.
Yeah, it's like not the same thing. Olivia Rodriguez or something.
Olivia Rodriguez. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Or something.
And yeah, so I think that's what it was. But no, yeah, it's.
Yeah, when we first started to come to the studio, before Lauren started making her own music, we thought it'd be a good idea to get her comfortable singing in the booth by doing covers. So we were working for like 2 weeks on like different covers, and then at some point we were just like, all right, we gotta cut it. Like we like did the cover, and like we were like making like these tiny little tweaks to it, but it was kind of just for practice. Like we gotta start.
Yeah, it was just to see.
Yeah, she was just mimicking other people, because like she was never gonna have the like incredible deep like emotion that like the original artist put on driver's license. She didn't experience that, so we just had to move on and like get her own sound out there.
No, and that's why like with picking covers, it's really good to find the ones that do touch you in ways where that way you could have that connection to it. So when you do the cover, it does feel like it's your own. You know what I mean? And that's why I like with a lot of these artists. Like when you listen to a lot of these people like Alex Aono, William Sands, like they're badass, right? But that's because they're really vocally whatever, right? And now they developed their style. But when they first came out, they was picking songs that they would dabble in what they like to sing and what they feel like they can connect to. Yeah. But then once they started gaining that traction, now they're singing the songs that everyone wants to hear, like a driver's license and shit like that. But and now you can hear it like it's just okay. He just did that because it's gonna get views. You know what I mean? Whereas, they already got to where they needed to be. Now they developed their sound. Now they have their own sound. That's what their covers. It doesn't sound like the song.
Yeah,
you know
it sounds so different.
And a lot of the time, sometimes I fuck with their own covers more than I do the original. You know what I mean? That was the first time I ever heard that driver's license song. I never heard it. That's why I really thought you did a great job. Because I was like, that sounds like a good song. But I never heard the original song. And then after that's when I went and I listened to the original.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh shit. Like, and
I was like,
listening to that song
it
gives
sounds
you chills.
exactly the same. Oh. You know what I mean? So, I think that's what it was.
So how did you, going back to when you're performing in the States, did you get those gigs because you're becoming known out of Guam, or was it because out of that?
Because they were all still pulls from. They were guys that were here, who moved out there, and then made their own shit out there. And so people have actually. So when people left here, they were always hitting me up like, "Yo, Ray, when you gonna go to the States? When you gonna go to California? When you gonna go to what?" Like, yo, we gotta link up. You gotta come out here. You gotta link up. I can put you in front of people, whatever, right? Promise you shit, you know. But when you get out there, they're pretty much in the same spot. You know what I mean? Like, they could try to put you in front of people, but they ain't really gonna put you in front of people. You know? And then that's when I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I gave up music entirely. And I went into film, and I fell in love with it. Just the whole storytelling aspect of it. Yeah. And just being able to tell a story, and then after studying movies and film and shit like that, I'm just like, I really love this way of storytelling. Like, it's not with music. I love music because you kind of listen to it, and then you can have your own takeaway on it, and then other person can have their own. You have your own, and then you can just visualize it for yourself. Whereas when you're watching a movie, majority of the time they had the clear-cut story that they wanted to tell you. If they didn't get that to you, they failed, right? And then they have their own visual of how they wanted you to see the story. You know what I mean? And all of that shit comes into the filmmakers, the people that were involved in that film. It comes from them, right? And you kind of put all of that together, you know, as either by yourself or with your team collectively, as you know, in your film team. And I really fell in love with that part. And I really cut off music entirely. Like I stopped doing music. I mean, I would still receive beats. Like people were still sending me beats, and I'll listen to it. Okay, shoot, I'll write to that. I'll never write to it. And And then I don't know, man, I just really fell off of music. And then that's when I started dabbling into other things. I went to school to be a fucking nurse. I love that so much. Oh my God, it was so much fun. Like that right there, if music never came back into my life, I think I'd be a nurse. That was like the most, oh my God, it was the cutest, sweetest thing I've ever been a part of. It's just so sweet, you know what I mean? The sweet nurses. I'm sure they got the asshole nurses, I hear that all the time, but when you find the nurses that actually really love their job and really, when I tell you, a lot of these people, like, they just want you to be safe. You know what I mean? Like when you find those motherfuckers, it's so beautiful. And I know I was that guy. Where I was like, oh my God, are you okay? You know what I mean? Genuinely, I'm not saying that because you need to talk with
the doctor, but you're just saying,
Where
So you were going to school in California for film, or when was the nursing?
Let me tell you this right now, bro. I lost all my benefits from the government because I kept changing my major. So if you change your major at quite a number of times, they cut you.
So
You're no longer qualified for benefits.
The Guam government was sending. How's that work?
No, I don't know how that works.
Wait, what were you saying? Your benefits?
So you have what is it? What is it called, man? There's
Student aid? Or?
Yeah, like the student aid, student loan shit.
Yeah, okay.
They will give you money and all that kind of stuff to help you pay for college and this and that. But after quite some time, I was a bad bitch then. I was. But no, yeah. So I after you, and every time I changed my major, they were like, I just want you to know, you're two more. You're on the notice right now. 2 more, and you will be on a watch alert or whatever, and you can potentially lose all your benefits and shit like that. And after that, you have to like pay out of pocket for everything.
Oh, so.
And Academy of Art was an expensive fucking school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Holy shit, make me sweat. Like that shit really fucked me and my mom up for a while. I'm talking, I think it was like over 40 plus thousand a semester.
Oh,
like it was just insane, And every semester it went up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they put that on the bottom. Next year, next semester, you will see some point something increase. You know, but I'm not gonna lie. Over there, I met so many people. I was in. We had George Lucas come by. You know George Lucas, right?
Yeah.
That guy's a big name. Yeah, that's a big dude. Big dude. That's a big guy.
Yeah.
And he came by and he was watching all of our short films. And he watched mine. He said it was good. He said my shit was good, but he said everyone else's one was good. But mine won. Okay. So that's just where sometimes you gotta put yourself to flex. But I don't flex that because I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to like film, the only thing I really love about film was just being able to tell the story. I don't want to do any other work. I love doing the work. I'll write, I'll type, I'll put all of the story together. I don't want to learn about the camera. Like, so we had this class where you had to learn about the camera, the settings, the ISO, aperture, the closing of the lens, opening of the lens, how much you let the light in. I don't give a fuck. I literally would just learn enough to take the test, pass the test, and kick that shit out to the side. Yeah. Editing class, same thing. I hated editing class. I literally had anxiety, depression, everything going to that class all the fucking time. I think I wanted to cry a few times because I couldn't figure out. I'm like, I just need to do that. Why can't I do it? You know what I mean? Like, what am I? I'm following my notes and do the notes and just. And I don't know if you ever seen my handwriting.
No, I haven't.
It's chicken shit. So I cannot understand my handwriting. So I'm just like,
oh no.
I can't understand. I know it looks like that word, but and even the shortcuts were always wrong because it looked like I wrote the letter of control this, whatever. And before I knew it, I hated it. So even editing, I would only edit enough to pass, to get a good grade. Don't get me wrong, I had straight A's. But it's just enough. It was just enough. I was like at 90% of this, It was only like my screenwriting class, my acting class, where I was like really bad. But even as an actor, I suck. But I just loved like being stupid and just being quirky and everything's okay. I'll be able to go up on stage, pretend I'm Kevin Hart, and everyone will laugh, and I'm just like, I like this shit. Yeah. But then you put it in front of the camera, it's trash. You know what I mean? But on stage, it's good. But after on stage, you just gotta overact, oversell. I don't know.
So after that, what did you do after college? Did you pursue film even further?
No. So I mean, I was in a relationship. Um, After a few years, man, you just, that's when things and nothing's really going. Sure, ambition's there, right? Oh, I love you. You have ambition in the beginning, and then when things just ain't falling, that's when you start to like when you really need each other the most, right? That's when it just started falling, and she didn't really see the vision with it anymore. I had to make decisions, my woman or my dream. A lot of times you're gonna choose your ladies. A lot of times, right? Cut that shit out. Went to school. I first went to school for business. I was like, I don't know. I think business might be okay, right? Because whatever I learned here, I learned math, whatever. I don't know. I suck at math. I need to learn shit. I didn't know. Honestly, I was just picking random shit. Like, what would be a safe route if anything would happen? And, So I wanted to go for business. Hated that shit. Changed my major, and then I changed it twice before I went to nursing. I think it was business, and then it was like some sort of like communications, like some sort of counseling and communications where you learn how to talk to people. That one, and then I did nursing, and then when I found nursing, I was like, oh my god, I think I'm happy right now. We went back to Guam, and then something happened. A wedding. Someone's getting married, so we went back to Guam. And before you knew it, I was stuck here, down and out. This was like the lowest part of my life. I'll tell you, the lowest part of my life.
Huh.
The lowest. Like,
So what'd you do to like get through the time?
Man, I literally.
What were you doing with your time?
Bro, first of all, I moved back in with my mom. No car. No job. Trying to find a job. I ended up getting a job as a host at a restaurant, paying shit. No hours at all. You had to steal hours, like you had to like pick up shit, and a lot of times they want hours too. They didn't gonna give you the hours.
Yeah.
So, and then when you do get the hours, you killing yourself. I was killing myself working overtime. Like when I started really taking everybody's hours. Like I'm talking about sitting in the back room, waiting for someone to call out, waiting for someone to say, "Hey, I need a switch. Can you pick this up?" Or you know what I mean? I'm just waiting. I was killing myself. I would never go home. I would stay there, always wait for my rides. I had different rides, people taking me here and there. Kill myself, just completely drained. And when I get my paycheck, it can go one way or the other. It's gonna pay for my student loan. It's gonna help pay my mom for rent or whatever. I need a car. I don't know if I'm gonna get a car. I should put money, maybe buy a used car. You know what I mean? I didn't know, and I was so bad at spending. I didn't know how to organize. To this day, I'm still bad at organizing. But I was just at such a low. And what I did, man, I just stayed lonely. I stayed alone. Didn't fuck with women. And eventually, I got to I bought me a used pickup. After a while, I started seeing like, okay, I'm just working hard, just starting putting it where it needs to be. And then after a while, I felt like I got to a good place. I started going to the gym a lot. Holy shit, I lived in the gym. Excuse me. Like I was doing 2 a day sometimes because I had nothing. Like I didn't want to risk going over here, spending money there, risk going in there. So I would just pay for gym membership.
Yeah.
And then just live there. At least I have somewhere to go. You know what I mean? I'm not spending money. I already spent the money on the monthly membership. And I'll just stay there. And I'll work out all the time. I'll leave, probably go home, shower, go to work, 24-hour gym. I'll go back. You know what I mean? I did back today. I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna do legs. You know what I mean? I don't know. So
how long did that period go on for?
Until I had a baby. Until I found out I was having a baby. And then even that one, real fast. 3 months into a relationship. I got excited. Like I shut out everything. I didn't have women. I didn't have. I was just pure work mode. So the first woman I fell in love and made a baby, and now and then that fell apart too. And then again after that, put my head down, and then that one, I met up with Rod. I hit up Rod. I was like, "Yo, I have a baby. I'm in a tight spot. I need a job." but I need a job where I can work from here to here. You know what I mean? I could work I could work here, but after this, I have to go home. You know what I mean? Like 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. I believe was the schedule. 4 p.m. is enough time to go home with my baby. And especially at that time, I always had my kid. You know what I mean? I had no one else to help me with my baby. It was a long story with everything else. So, you know, I don't want to really go into that, but a lot of shit. And you know, Raj, my brother, gave me a job. Manual labor, you know, really humble. That shit was tough because I really suck at manual labor. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's ADHD, but I can't stick to it. Like I'll be breaking tile over here. I'm not finished over there. Next thing you know, I'm breaking something over here. Ray, why did you finish over? Oh shit, man, I better over there. Bush cutting too. Like I'll start over there. There's still grass over there. I'm over here already. Like, I don't know. I'm just shit. But there's a way to learn, and I know, you know. But no, and then coming back gave me a lot of more freedom to work on music again, and that's when I started doing Grown. I mean, I was working on Grown through those hard times during writing, right? Because when I was in that low end, my bad, that's what I was doing. I remember I was in that fucking studio apartment in Lmao, small as hell, really beat it too. I could throw up just thinking about it. But I was sitting there, I swear to God, I think there was like a 1/4 pitcher of water in the fridge. And I'm just writing, I'm just picking up beats off YouTube, fucking running to the gas station so I can get, you know, $5 prepaid, fucking so I can listen to this beat, and I'm just writing. I wrote Believe Me, but I would only write like a verse, and then I'll let that sit, I'll let that linger, fucking a hook will come in later. Freaking Believe Me went through like 8 different versions, you know? And that's also me, like I can't stick to a sound. One day I want to sound like this, like very, very bright and fruity, and the next thing you know I want to sound dark and grungy.
Yeah,
then I want it, you know?
Yeah. I was gonna ask how many different genres have you like gone through? Like have you gone through like a bunch just from like even just stepping out of your comfort zone for fun too?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, see, when it comes to music, I love everything. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because I used to hate reggae and island music.
Really?
Because I grew up here, it was shoved down my throat.
Yeah, really.
Like, see, the thing is, I love my music. I love my NSYNC, my boy bands, my fucking country music, my 98 Degrees. I love that shit. That's my shit, right? And then I also like hip hop. I like Tupac. I remember I was like 4 years old blasting Tupac.
Yeah.
I had like this fucking, my mom got me this thing from Salvation Army. It was like this, you know, this Flintstone pedal feet thing. And I remember like, it was playing, my uncle would drive by in the record, he's a tow truck driver. I know he'll play Tupac. First off, fuck you bitch, in the clip you playing. And I am rapping that shit. Like, first off, fuck you bitch, you playing. 4 years old, bro. And,
oh my god.
And freaking my mom's like, RayJohn says, what do you say? You know, like,
yeah, I get all mad.
Like, my mom crazy because my mom is like, she's very spiritual and faithful and holy, but back then she wasn't. You know what I mean? So I don't know where she at, but I love my mom. But yeah, so I love all that shit. And then when you're on Guam, everywhere you go is island and reggae.
Yeah.
The only time you'll ever hear anybody listening to the type of shit I listen to is when they by themselves.
Yeah.
Or like once in a blue moon. But everywhere I go, when I'm at school, that's all I'm listening in the hallway. Everyone's walking around, they're bagging the speakers. All I'm listening to is Chloe Kai or Tribal Seeds or fucking Bob Marley and all that. R.I.P. Bob Marley. And I was sick of it. I was like, I want to listen to my shit.
Yeah.
And then people always told me like, Ray, why you listen to that? Like, why you listen to that? I don't like that. I'm not saying anything. You know what I mean? That's what you like. It's what I like. And then when I left, I ain't hearing none of that shit. You know, I didn't hear no reggae, no island. The only ones that listened to that was the select few out there. You know what I mean? And I missed it. So I started going, looking up on YouTube, shit, what's that song? I missed this song. Oh shit, yeah. I remember this at home. And then before I knew it, I liked reggae and I liked island music. And then I started really fucking with it. And then it's what I like to do. I like to just And then if let's say I hear a melody that I really like in a reggae song or in an NSYNC song or something like that, I will try to manipulate it, incorporate it into this song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's just because I just like doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it sounds beautiful there. Can you imagine if it was there? You know what I mean? And it's kind of so back when I didn't like reggae music or island music, Chloe Kai, beautiful voice, amazing vocalist, right? I just didn't like the whole island sound, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, can you imagine? Because I heard him do a cover of "With You" by Chris Brown. I was like, yo, can you imagine if this fucker did like R&B music?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I was like, yo, if that guy just took that voice, took out all the instrumentals, all the music, had fucking Scott Storch come in here and produce that shit, bro. You know what I mean? But then again, that was me trying to throw my style on somebody, and you know, it sounded dope though.
Yeah.
It's a really, and I actually like Chloe Kai now. So, my bad. It's not a ramble. I don't even know where we were going with any of this. I really don't know. We went like for 5 to 8 different subjects.
It's like,
Yeah.
90s pop, baby.
Yeah, that's my favorite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Comment below your favorite music that you like to listen to. What do you listen to when you're alone? Comment below.
And don't be afraid. I listen to weird shit when I'm alone too. I love Leave the House. I love it actually.
Ray doesn't like.
No, you don't have to leave the house. Baby.
Oh yeah. So when you are making a song, would you say you get the lyrics first, or is it like a beat that inspires you, or does it go both ways?
Anyway,
Yeah.
I will literally be in the bathroom taking a shit. That's where I'm gonna give all my secrets away. My best shit comes from shit. Literally, when I'm taking a shit, that's literally where I write my best shit. And that's where I like to be, because when I'm on the
I like
toilet,
to be.
so everyone here loves to wonder why it takes so long taking a shit.
Yeah,
I
there
am
are
a
some times
huge-
we've been in the booth and we've been like, "Where's RayJohn?" And we like just know
When
that
they
you're
see
taking
me walk
shit.
in there, they're like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Because they already know by the time I come out,
That's so
they're
funny.
already gone home. But I am such a big ass overthinker, and I overthink a lot. And I do that all when I'm on the toilet, right? So, and when I overthink, that's when I really get good lyrics. Yeah, look at that. Look at them, they're all on their house.
Yeah.
I even eat breakfast because I knew they were going to make me drink. And I never eat breakfast. But
John McClane
Where's
Barnes
Ray?
right
He's
here.
creating his best shit.
Right,
Ray's writing his best lyrics in the John.
Great job writing his best
So
lyrics in
funny
the John.
in the comments.
Yo, I actually heard that saying before. Like the John, like is it like in
The Porta John.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like where did that come from? Because I actually heard that. Like
It's the thing. It's the John.
the John.
You gotta use the John.
In
Where I'm from, I mean, I don't know if it's a northeast
Can I
thing,
have some
but when I was,
juice?
oh my bad.
Yeah, can
When
you,
I was
can you
working-
just put some in there
Yeah.
too?
When I was working in Florida, there was a bunch of people that were from where I'm from, and they would all call everything John. Like, pass me that John. I gotta go
Yeah.
see the John. Everything was literally every like, what's it? Verb, adjective, noun. Every noun was John.
Verb,
You
adjective,
I-
went
noun.
down the line.
Here.
Verb,
Everything was John.
adjective.
Pass me that John.
It's like
let me drink that John. Everything, yeah. So I gotta
Really?
use the John.
Oh, you have to right now.
It's just a thing. People
Oh.
Do you have to?
No.
Yeah,
I was just
that's,
providing an example.
All I'm just saying is we gotta be thankful I don't have to right now.
yeah, you wouldn't come back. The show would have to end.
Next episode, part 2.
Part 2. RayJohn came back from the John.
So I want to talk about, we didn't really cover this too much, was when you first started blowing up in Guam. What age, or like, were you in high school when you were like making music and like really started getting your name out on the island?
No, yeah, so it's so funny, man. When I tell you, like, I was like just the guy that was so free. You could poke fun. Like, how I made my friends was being a complete idiot. Like, I would humiliate myself to the end of the earth so I could make these guys laugh. I think you're my friend now. You know what I mean? So,
I think you're my friend.
but I made that go on so long that I was just a target. Like, I got bullied all my life. You know what I mean? And to the point where, like, I'm being bullied. I never noticed I was being bullied. Someone else told me, like, Ray, why is that guy doing that to you? Like,
You're like, oh, I thought
I
it was
don't
just
know.
fun.
Yeah. he just forces me to hold his weed, and I just hold it so he doesn't get in trouble.
Oh,
But if I don't hold it, he's gonna beat me up. So,
so
so then they're like, Ray, you're fucking undefeated on the wrestling team. There's no reason why you should let this guy do that. And then
Yeah.
my wrestling team were like, Ray, you either go stand up for yourself right now, or and he's the captain. He's like, or your ass is off the team. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like,
no.
and let's say I did not. Like, you can't do that. But in my mind, though, I was like,
Oh shit,
holy
maybe
shit,
he can.
you're right. Like, and I think I'm off the team tomorrow. Like, I gotta go to practice tonight. We gotta meet tomorrow. Like, no. And I also wrestle for my spot because people want me in my spot. So I need to wrestle so I can win, so that way I can wrestle with my spot. So I was like, I worked hard for my spot. I'm gonna stand up to this guy. And this guy's a big guy. Keep in mind, this comes back full circle. I'm gonna tell you, this is so crazy. So this guy, big guy, I was like, I'm not holding your shit no more. I said it like that. Like, you know, like, it just needed to come out. So I know I have to say I'm not holding your shit no more. How am I gonna say it so I can say it to this guy and he believes it? I'm not holding your shit no more. And he goes, there's a really popular thing in Guam. When they're gonna fight,
Yeah.
they go like this, and they look at their weapon, which is their fist. And they look at their fist, and they look at you. This means, I'm going to hit you with this. And they always do it. Like, whenever you're going to get to a fight with them, they always, what? What'd you say? Huh? Oh, you're tough? Start saying all this stuff. I felt really comfortable because I had my guys, right? I was like, no, they're gonna let me fight him if this goes down. I know it. I'm not ready. Right? Someone got to do it. Thank God he flipped the script because he was like, "Oh, what? Are you telling him to fucking hold? Are you telling him to not this and that?" I'm like, "You want you, I guess." You know what I mean? So he goes, "No, I heard because my dude's badass. Like, this guy is the man. Like, at school, like this guy wrestled. This guy was jiu-jitsu world gold medalist. You know what I mean?
shit.
Like, this guy is amazing, incredible. So, and then this other dude, we was like 16. This guy was fucking knocking out 26-year-olds at MMA tournaments. These guys are crazy. Right? He just says something like, "Dude, you guys are badass, right? But you just better watch it from your legs, my kicks." And then the guy just goes, "Yeah, you just gotta watch for my punches, part." You know, very humble. And we're in the weight room, so we had each other for weight training.
Uh-huh.
When I tell you this guy picks up a weight, the 45, I think, the big one, and he's gonna swing, boom, head kick. I swear to God, I'm not a head kick. And I don't know where our teacher was. Our teacher was an old ass, amazing guy. I love this guy, Mr. Barton. He's an amazing amazing teacher, old ass guy. And this guy was still, you could tell this guy was like buff all his life because he's old as shit. Like, you ever see Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
He's old as shit, but you can kind of tell, like, that's just saggy muscle. You know what I mean? But you can tell he was buff. He was like that.
Uh-huh.
And so, yeah, like, I don't know where he was, how all of this happened all in class, right? And that happened. And then after that, he never fucked with me anymore. But remember the house, the apartment I was staying in when I was at my lowest and I was riding lyrics and no car? He stayed below me.
Really?
And he was like, when I came out, he goes, "Ray, par solid jams, par. Like, I fuck with your songs, par. Never again." Like, I'm just like,
Hell yeah.
I wish I was in a better situation so that way I was like, fuck you. And now we're both humble. So it's like, hey, it's good. Yeah, that's good. He completely changed. He has kids, and I think he's teaching his kids not to bully nobody.
Oh, good.
This is a big guy, bro. Like, I was really small. Like, I'm small now, but I was shorter before.
How?
I know it seems unlikely. You could be shorter than this. As a man, you can. But yeah. And oh, my bad. See how that went there? It was actually when I came up. So back in the day, I really wasn't like the popular guy. I just knew people because I was just so stupid. Like, oh, that's great. That's a stupid guy. Hey, do that thing. You know, like, I was that guy that just did funny shit. But I did have like a solid 3 or 4 guys. Like, they were my good friends, and they knew people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my best friends were like really popular. I was just the guy that hung out with them. You know, girls never gave me the time of day. If girls found out, like, "Oh, Ray checking you out," ew. You know what I mean? I hate that when girls so gross. I hate that shit because I got that all my life. Like, wow, I'm that ugly or that's whatever. It really hurt my, like to this day, I was always intimidated by women. You know what I mean? Because like this one girl, I remember 7th grade, my friend, I told my friend I like this girl. She went up straight in front of her and just said, hey, Ray wants to go out with you. And then she goes, ew, gross, hell no. I'm like, 7th grade, 6th grade, I ran to the bathroom, I was just crying.
Yes, it's so sad.
What? And then he comes back and he goes, oh yeah, she just wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for saying the ew and the gross, but she said no, bro.
She's sorry for saying. Oh,
I'm gonna kill myself now. Like,
damn.
I was so fucking, since then, can never talk to women. Never. Even when a girl straight up told me she liked me, I'm just like, what? You know what I mean? So like, no girls fuck with me. I released my first music video my senior year, ending a senior year in high school. When I tell you, everybody was my friend. Everybody was my friend. I was getting over on my Facebook. When you just post and tag somebody, it just goes on their wall because I had my thing fully open. Dude, every foot. We woke up the next day. This video went viral. Me and Mike were like, "Holy shit, Ray, what the fuck?" Like, Ray, there's like thousands of views right now, hundreds of comments, thousands of comments. Like, dude, if someone said something negative in there, 8 guys and girls were right below him saying, "Fuck you, you don't know music." You know what I mean? Like, they was just eating everybody. Like, if you said anything bad about me, I never need to say anything. You know?
somebody else already has rap.
Like, and girls were just like all over. What? Like, I'm not used to this. You know what I mean? And it just changed. Like, and the next, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. It went to my head. Because I ended up being like, I was never cocky. I was never like I'm better than you or you know what I mean. Because I never felt that way. But I was like very accepting with girls and women. You know what I mean? Like, come here, sweetheart. You know, like because I never had it. You know, and it's like when you try something, you try candy for the first time, you know, you just want, oh my God, I want the candy all the time now, you know? And yeah, man, I just started, just with that one video, I started releasing shit all the time. Another music video, that shit was in like, dude, I saw me in a movie theater, man. That was like, and people bought tickets. Dude, on the ticket, it had my fucking walk, it was me like this, like in my fucking, like my flannel and shit, with my hat like this, you know?
Yeah, wait, I know exactly.
It's like this, but it's on the movie ticket. Like you bought movie tickets to go see my music video? That's crazy, you know? And it wasn't just here. It was in Malaysia or something. I don't know where else this festival was at, but it was in another place too. And I was like, yo, this is pretty fucking cool,
That's
dude.
so cool.
And yeah, man, it was it was really crazy, man. And then on Guam, like at that level of, I don't want to say professionalism or whatever, but at that level of what was being put out and people gravitating towards it was unheard of. Like companies were asking to sponsor me, they didn't even know how to pay me. Like, I'm like, dude, that's a lot of money, are you sure? I was asking them, like, are you sure you want to for photos?
Are you sure?
Dude, what lifetime IT&E phone service? I still got that. I'm sure I can go back there and say, yo, can I get my IT&E? Because I signed that contract. That's for life. You know what I mean? So I should still get that. You know, and I don't know if it's every year, every 6 months, they would upgrade my phone, this and that. And now IT&E, they brought iPhones to IT&E because of me. iPhones. If you have iPhone, if you have IT&E and you have iPhone, you're welcome. They didn't have iPhones. I made a big deal. I was like, so I was sponsored by IT&E. I never used their phone. So they gave me a free phone, but I wanted an iPhone, and so I went with GTA. So I had iPhone from GTA, and I had 2 phones. As long as I made it known that I was using the IT&E, there's IT&E in this, sure, okay. I mean, there's IT&E in my iPhone. Okay, yes, I'll say that, you know. But it wasn't. It was GTA. So what they did, I remember Tomas, he was, hey Ray, guess what? We're bringing in an iPhone. I talked to him. Yeah, Yeah, you know what I mean?
So that you get that kind of pull.
They had a reminder back to school plan. You know what I mean? People will go to ITE and say, "Yo, can I get the reminder back to school plan?" You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
You know who else had that plan?
Who?
Justin Bieber. Same phone around the world, just and then here's me like, you know what I mean?
That's so
and,
cool.
and the stuff that they were doing, they didn't know what they were doing either because they never really did this before. You know, like how much do we pay a local artist to do this? You know what I mean? And I'm not I don't know. Shit, that's how much you want to give me? Okay. You know what I mean? But I thought that was stupid though. But it was just really crazy, bro. And a lot of this stuff, bro, I don't even tell anybody. You know what I mean? Like, if you happen to be like in my circle when I'm talking about this, if you get me really high and really drunk, right? I just talk, over spill and over talk, and I do. Raj knows, I tell Raj all the time. But like, if you happen to be in my circle, like you will hear this sometimes. But I really don't talk about it a lot. And because it's like I was once there, and then now I'm like really begging people to listen to my shit now. Like, but see, the thing is, what's cool is back then, I still managed.
Around what year was this?
2011.
11.
So I managed to still hold on to a few of the loyal ones back then to still fuck with me now. And I think that's the only thing that's keeping my music relevant now. But if I could even just, because a lot of those people that did fuck with me back then, they still kind of fuck with me now. They're just very low key. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm just like, when I see people and I still get stopped, right? And I'm just like, dude, why don't you do post and share and tag, bro? Like, if you love my music, put it on.
Yeah.
I hate those people that say like, no, I love this song, I ain't gonna put nobody on. This is special to me. I don't want. Do your favorite artist wants you to tag, wants you to share. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, unless your favorite artist said, please don't ever share and tag my music with nobody. I really want to like.
It's just for you.
I really want my music to not see the light of day, and I want people to not listen to it.
Yeah.
Then okay, but they don't want that. They want that we make our shit. A lot of people say that they don't make it to be enjoyed, but we would love it if it was. We just say we don't care, is because it makes it easier for us if someone doesn't like it.
Yeah.
To say it's okay. I don't care. But no, we genuinely do want that positive feedback.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And but see, for me, for the most part, I really did stick that in my brain though. I really genuinely do not give a shit. If you don't like it, I give a shit for a millisecond. I'm not gonna change though. You know what I mean? I like my music in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless it's like some big change where it needs to fit the system, a system, then I understand. Maybe okay, I'll do a song like that for them. Mm-hmm. But this is me. This is where I'm at. I'm not changing this shit. You know? And
so you've been doing music for 13 years now. You've obviously done a ton of collabs. So like, would you say, do you still like love working with other people? Is it like difficult when you're working with others, or like, would you rather go solo?
I love collaborations.
Yeah?
I love working with people. And to the point where grown, someone was like, Ray, your album is pretty much a collaboration. Okay, I will so I ended up making like 2-3 more songs just so I could not have anybody on it. You want songs without anybody on it? Okay. But I like to, as soon as I'm working on something, I'm like, yo, I think
like Spell would sound good
Yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry, guys.
Or I think Lauren would sound good here. Like, I really think collabs, like they bring out the best in like both artists.
Yes. Yeah. And that's why I'm not cocky or anything. I'm just saying, whenever I do ask people to do collabs with me, yo, I compare whatever the fuck they put on my shit, compare it to what they've been doing. I've never heard this person this good before. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I'm even just like, you either killed me on this song, or damn, we really leveling the playing like around. Because like I said, I love what I do, so I would never ever discredit myself. I would never say I don't like my shit that I did. I don't do this, whatever. But bless you.
Thanks, Tanya.
But yeah, so I would I would compare shit. Like I'm like, yo, I don't know if you know this, but yo, you've never been this hard on this. Like you've never been this hard before. And sometimes they'll take it offensively. I'm like,
Oh.
like this is some dope ass shit, you know? And I don't know, I really pride myself in that. And that's and that's why I love working with people. Is because I like to a lot of the shit that I do, people don't make shit like that. You know what I mean? They don't. They have their own lane, they have their own style. And the same when I work with them, right? So when I bring people into my area, my realm, my aura, now you got to do something different. You know what I mean? And they don't do stuff like that, you know? And it's sick. A lot of people don't like writing about love no more. You know what I mean? It's played out. So many love songs, so many this. There is over 1 billion ways to love somebody. Over 1 billion things to love. You know what I mean? Get creative, you dumbass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're just making excuses. Dude, when you make all of this stuff about the society and the world, all of that is rooted to one thing, is love. You want the world to change. Why? Because you love this, you love that, you love this, and it needs to change, whatever, right? If you just figure that whole thing out, that's loving Guam. Thank you for growing.
Because Ray loves working with people is why I'm on the wave now, Tanya. Oh, so did you bring Tanya in? Did you bring Tanya in?
Yeah, so what happened was I was at Ross, and Tanya and Jerry were at Ross, and she was checking me out. Not checking me out, but she was checking me out, my stuffs. And I was. I didn't want to say like you was my fan before, right? You asked me. I didn't want to say it. I didn't know how to say it, but I was like, I know you from somewhere, right? Something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I was telling her like we should work together or something like that. I was like, yo, we should definitely work together. I've never heard anything she's done yet. And she was like, yeah. I wrote down my Spotify. I said, follow this, listen to whatever, you know. And then, sure enough, I went home. I don't remember how long it was. And then Gwen Izaku, she released this song with Keanu, Mafis, Anoli.
Yep.
You heard She Can Get It?
I've heard it, yeah.
So Anoli's on that song. She released this song with both of them, and I saw it in my timeline. I mean, on the stories.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Yo, this is a cute ass song." It was a really cute song. It had like Shamara me for English, and the music video was cute as fuck. It was really nice. I hit her up. I was like, "Yo, we should definitely work on something. I have something." We don't talk about that song. Yes, we do. Yes, we do because we gotta tell stories. But yeah, so I love that song. Just so you know, none of us homemade to Tag. But yeah, so I was like, yo, I got this song. I really think it would be so dope if you jumped on this song. Keep in mind, I wrote this song and I was like, yo, if I had a female here to reply to me here, it would be fucking sick. And keep in mind, I was sitting on this for a while because I really liked it and I didn't know where I wanted to go. I posted it one time on my story. Mad love. People were like, yo, Ray, this is dope. You got something here. When is this gonna be finished? People hit me up like, yo, what happened to this? I sent it to Sonya, took forever because she was waiting for an interface. And so I was just waiting for her to get an interface. And everyone got to this point, I was like, yo, I'll buy your interface at this point. You know what I mean? Like, we need to get this song going now. And then when she sent it back, I was like, yo, I really fucking love this shit. Like, and then, but I felt like it wasn't done yet. I did a rap verse. I was like, yo, I think I can do one more rap, you know. I sent it to Airways to get that shit mixed. Came back and she wasn't feeling it at first. Tanya's really into like the whole harmonies and shit like that, and I like it too. But this song was very intimate. It was one of those low-key intimate sex songs. Like you wouldn't know it's a sex song until you really dabbled into it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's a sex song. It's about meeting someone at the club and you going to have sex, right? It's it was so intimate. I cut off. Alex had this idea like, yo, I think if you take out all of that, so that way you're just getting that one-on-one with Tanya, no harmonies, where you're really just, you know. And I was like, holy shit, that sounds nice like that. And then before you know it, she caught on and she ended up liking it. But yeah, and that song really, I don't know if it's because of Tanya, but my numbers really did well from startup on that one, and then did a video.
Was this when you were rapping or singing under the name Rayminder?
No, it was not RayJohn. This was already the shift, the jump over. Even with that, man, Rayminder was only my name in high school, man. I was in English class. We had this. Our teacher had us do a. And it's crazy. I'm like, yo, this is an English honors class. Why the hell are we doing shit like this? What do I want to be when I grow up? Like, I did this so many times already. I'm tired of saying the same shit. I did it, and I put, I want to be a platinum recording, Grammy-winning, selling artist, whatever, something like that, right? Dude, when I tell you, this paper was so beautiful. My classmates were like, dude, Ray, fuck yeah, I want to hear your song, bro, that's beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, really well thought out paper. My teacher goes, I don't like it. Redo it, pick something more serious.
Oh my God.
That's stupid. That's not ever gonna happen. You gotta pick something realistic. And I'm like, what the fuck? I swear to God. Even my classmates were like, wow, miss, you're not really gonna have any hope and faith for it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of funny with my friends, not really my friends, but classmates that were cool in class, but they were like, that team is like, fuck, that's fucked up. Hey, I believe in the part. But I was like, wow. I swear to God, bro. My name at that time was different. It was, so I really liked T.I., and his name was T.I. I never knew what T.I. stood for.
I still don't think I know still.
So what it is T.I. is just tip, but he just dropped the P, he made it T.I. Like, there's really nothing else. But Tip is another rapper. That was his favorite rapper. Oh. I made it. I was just like, you know what? I think his name was like Illest or the Illest, right? Ooh, the Illest. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna be the Illest. Instead of T.I. the Illest, I put TMI, the most Illest. But you ain't gonna know about the most. It's just gonna be hidden there with the N, right? And that was my name, the Illest. And that was my rap name. And I thought it was cool. And then I was like, you know what? I was like, yo, you're gonna remember me, man. This is a Rayminder. I was like, this is fucked up. Like, I was so hurt. I changed my name to Rayminder, bro. And people were like, that's cool. Ray's pretty cool. Rayminder. So that was my Rayminder. Like, if ever I feel like I'm not doing music no more because someone said I can't do it, this and that, I just remember that fucking lady. Yeah. Like, yo, yeah, you know, so funny, I can out her. I can say her name right now. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to do that. She already went through so much in her life. She literally lost, like, her husband and her 2 sons to the same thing. Jeez. Not drugs.
But you shouldn't be so negative then, though.
You know what I mean? Like, they were motorcycle people. And they all had motorcycle accidents. And dude, to be honest, I was the one that was always like, Miss, how you doing? Like, really comforting her. That's why I thought we had a cool relationship.
Yeah, and then she was just like, swap.
Yeah, like, damn. I get redo it. That stupid dream. I don't.
Cruel.
And I'm not making this up. This is for real.
That's really cruel.
I always thought teachers are supposed to admire stupid dreams.
Yeah, I always thought it was a rumor about them.
Your mom will tell you. My mom believed in that shit 107%. My mom was like, yeah, it's what you want. It's what you want. Okay, you see what you do, you know? 6th grade. Scion had the ribbon cutting for Scion. You ever heard of Scion, the cars? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So 6th grade, they opened up they had the grand opening at fucking GPO. So you see like the movie theater where Cold Stone's at? Oh, okay. Thing there? They had a big stage. At BMS, they had like this talent show. The DJ there was like, dude, you're really sick. Would you mind, like, if I talk to your teacher, would you be interested in performing at the opening? Oh, yeah. I was like, shoot. That was 6th grade, bro. I love John Cena, bro. That's like my hero. I came in jorts, my pump ups, my pumped up shoes, my chain padlock, my fitted cap like this, baggy shirt. I just more life. You know what I mean? I love John Cena. I love John Cena so much. I wanted to be a rapper, actor, Marine, WWE wrestler, all in one. You know what I mean? Because I believed everything he did. You know? But yeah, and that was literally where I started my music, was when I was 6th grade.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And because that song that I did was kind of like a parody almost, my teacher wrote it. I changed up some stuff that made it sound more fitting for me, but BMS was like fucking back-to-back champion, world champion, world by Guam champions, right? For basketball. And like I'm telling you, bro, like ain't nobody ever gonna beat this team. Like they was just winning every year. Like, and my teacher wrote this. You ever heard "Balla Baby" by Chingy?
No.
I'm a baller, high roller, baby, baby, baby. You know what I mean? Well, my teacher made this. I'm a basketball player, high dunker, baby. It didn't even look real because I'm so small. I didn't know why I could reach that. I can't even touch the net, let alone make a basket.
How tall are you?
You know what? We ain't talking about the negatives. There's all positives. But if you must know, I'm 5'5" on a good day.
Oh, that's me too.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm like,
We'll send you to
But
at the
I-
end of the show. We'll send
But see,
you guys
so
up there.
check it
yeah,
out.
we'll check.
Test it.
So check it out. So there's a line, right? There's a line right. So there's 5'4" and there's 5'5".
Yes.
I am right above the 5'4", but I'm
But
not
not 5'5".
touching that 5'5". But my doctor always tells me, just give it to them, just the 5'5".
Just give it.
Yeah, dude. When you're at where I'm at, ground level, you will take anything. You know what I mean? Sometimes I even close my legs, like when I'm doing it, just to really get the most out of my you know. I hate this shit. I once was at a bar and I met this woman who was talking, and she was talking to me. She was just checking me out. We was talking to each other. My dumbass got off the bar stool. She goes, "Oh my God, you're a short, tiny man.
Oh
You're so handsome for a short man. Oh my God." And then we stopped laughing. I'm like,
That's rough.
I just need to use the restroom, but okay. I'll go to
Damn.
the bathroom and I'll just leave after this. But it's cool though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that woman was tall. She got off the bar stool. She was tall. So I was like, yeah, I could have been 5 more inches taller and still wouldn't have worked. But it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm with it. I love it. The lady now is super small, so.
Perfect. Yeah, you don't even need to worry about that.
so
All right, well, we do have a really fun new drinking game kind of thing that we're going to be doing. So I hope you maybe brought snacks or something you can drink more for us. Here we go. Okay, so we're just going to pick out of here and go around the circle. And if, so what it is it's like most likely to. So all of them say like most likely to whatever, like, fall out of your chair, and we're all gonna agree on like who it would be, and whoever it is has to drink.
okay.
Okay.
Wait, is it the TikTok game where you close your eyes and point?
No, you have to actually like choose who you think it would be.
Yeah, that's a TikTok.
You don't point.
Okay, whatever. Go. We'll
Okay,
start.
so we'll have the special
Our
guest
guest
go
will start.
first. Yes. So sorry, they're small, but yeah, just one.
Yeah, just grab.
They're small? You trying to say you made it
No.
small for me? Oh wow, I just did this actually.
Really?
Most likely to write an EDM song.
I guess there.
Oh, then I guess it would be you because you just
wrote
wrote one.
So you know, J-Dot releasing this album pretty soon, and what we all pretty much. Did you write anything for that?
I think mine's
No, I
off
think-
of it now
yeah,
because it
yeah,
didn't really go
Because it didn't really
live.
quite match with the vibe of all the other songs.
But it's so much fun. Like, writing to an EDM shit is so hard because the beat is already doing so much work.
Yeah.
And you love it. You know what I mean? Believe Me first started off like that.
Really?
Like my Believe Me
Yeah.
song. So, but it's so hard because now you're trying to not overshine.
Yeah.
Because when you're doing EDM, you're like, you know, all of that shit.
There's a lot going on.
So you know that they're doing that on purpose because you're trying to make the beat stand you know?
out. Yeah.
But then again, if you just sing in there, now you just an added tool.
Mhm.
And so you gotta understand it's what you are. And I don't like being that. You know, I like being
Like the star of the show.
you
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'm not, you know, but But so that's why it was so cool being able to find that common with Jada.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for that album. It's really nice.
Heck yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Okay, well, you have to drink now since you
are
are
the
picked.
Oh shit! Oh shit! You know what's so funny? I wasn't even listening to the rules, and I kind of just gave away myself.
Yeah, you were like, oh, I just did it.
He's out of himself.
Woo!
Alright, I'll go.
That's mostly OJ too, so.
Damn, you got out me out like that. It is almost OJ. You're good.
Mine says most likely to fall asleep in class.
Holy shit!
It's me.
Yo, if you have TikTok and you have Lauren, she has this TikTok of literally Clay sleeping everywhere. And it's like the coolest shit ever because if you with us, he's always sleeping somewhere.
He really is. He
Yeah.
really is.
And it's like the coolest shit ever.
At my last youth station, we would be on a small boat station, and I would fall asleep every time we were on the boat. The boat would just rock me with sleep. They would all take bets like how long it would take Clay to fall
But
asleep.
the funniest thing though is you think
So I
he's
guess
with
I'm
you.
drinking
Yeah,
that.
you think he's with you, but he's really with you.
He's just
And it-
sleeping.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm a beast at power naps. I just do like 5 minutes.
Oh,
I'm back. I'm re-energized. That's all I do.
ready to roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ready to roll.
I'll be mid talking and all of a sudden I look over and his eyes closed, like definitely like not
We
responding.
was at 13 degrees and it was pretty lit, and Clay is just like this.
And come on.
But you
But I
gotta
still gotta hang out like this.
And as soon as he wakes up, he's back to.
yeah. Until he goes right back down.
I just gotta re-energize.
Okay, let's do one. Okay, most likely to run away and join the circus.
What?
Most likely to run away and join the circus. Clay.
I was thinking me, but I'll say it to you.
I can see myself even more. Just being on the road for years and then come back years later. And like,
I find you at one of your shows, you're like with the tiger.
On a red nose. I see
Yeah.
it too. But the only thing is, I think I would join you. That's why I want to say that.
New Waves joins the circus.
But it's gotta be vegan free. No aminos.
That'd be funny.
What?
oh, we wrote this.
You know you hate this question. I already gave this out.
Oh yeah, that is true.
We know
That
you
is
hate
It's
this
too late.
question. How tall are you?
Well, we already know.
I'm 5'5" on a good day. But I want to do a most likely to. So I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go ahead. Most likely to listen to Screamo music. Fun fact, I used to be fucking terrified of the shit. Like, I would be like...
It's like scary. Like it's actually scary. You hear it and you're like, oh my god, I need to like hide. Or like I just shut it off.
But you ever heard of Red Jumpsuit Apparatus?
No.
Like, they make some beautiful Screamo music that... Do you feel like a man when you push your...
Oh, I do know that song. Yeah, yeah.
Like, they actually do Screamo music, bro. Like, that's what they do.
Mm,
And then they also did that Garden.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
And then
really
even
interesting.
Linkin Park. Is that Screamo?
Like it can be. We were doing
It's not
karaoke
quite
one night,
opposite
and our
level,
friend was.
but
It's not scary.
close.
It's not scary.
It's not
It sounds like beautiful Screamo music.
Yeah.
If it is Screamo music, that's what it sounds like. Well, I can write that down. That's cool. But I think out of all of us, I think I'm most likely the one to listen to it. So.
Mine says most likely to become TikTok famous. Definitely Lauren. She's got the list.
She's pretty
for it.
sick, though. I know her TikTok is pretty dope. So.
She's pretty good with the camera too.
Yeah.
She's got like
Thank
she
you,
did the
guys.
app down, she had the transitions and the
Honestly, that one
It's
you guys
fun.
did, honestly, that shit was so cute. It'd be the beautiful beat. Like, you
Oh, when
guys,
I-
it was so fucking cute. I was
Clay
like,
hates doing
She's always
that.
got a TikTok right. She's like, Clay, I need you for 5 seconds, please. And I'm like, oh, fine.
But he'll like act out the part too. Like he was like this and like,
That's
doing it.
what I was like, Clay is into this one.
Yeah, like
It's cute, yeah.
But there was.
I'll turn it off for the camera for 5 seconds. And I'm like, go
But for me, he's like F off. Nope.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. It's
Your
fine.
turn.
I was like, wait. Okay, most likely to play in a rock band.
that's Clay. Or is that you?
I would play in a rock band.
I think,
I actually think that would be so much fun.
I think we'd all do it.
Yeah, I
we'd
think
do
so
it.
If I had
too.
musical talent, I would definitely.
Okay, so then cheers, guys.
Yeah,
Cheers to that.
That was good. Wow, I finished my first.
We're like almost done.
Back
Are
at
we
it.
on line
I
2?
can't. I'll just refill with juice. Yeah, but I think that would be so cool.
15518. Kobe Milano.
Woohoo! Yeah, I always thought that'd be really fun to do like some sort of like screamo type song or like just like a rock song. Like that would be so fun. But that's like so out of my comfort. I feel like I'm more
Have
like.
you ever fucked with Paramore?
I don't know.
You know Paramore.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Oh, I do.
Look, you hear Paramore song.
I'm really bad with like names, but like I probably know.
She hears
So-
it, she'll be like, oh yeah. She'll
Yeah,
start jamming out to
I'm
it.
sure.
No, yeah, because I mean, that's like really like cool fucking rock music. Like for women, like for a woman, that's really dope. Like she's really sick.
Mm-hmm.
For those guys, right? I remember the band. But Hayley Williams, I believe that's the lead singer. And she's sick.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I've always wanted to do something like that, but I've also always wanted to be in a boy band.
You should do it.
That was
I'll do it with you.
Click.
So me, Spell, Cuddy, we did this song, and it was really on some boy band shit. Like I'm singing this, Cuddy's doing like harmony, and then Spell comes in with like, and we all really come together very well. And then Cuddy has an amazing vocal. Range,
Yeah.
Right? So I really asked him. I was like, yo, and even Jada, I was like, yo, what if we put together a boy band? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and they thought I was fucking around, right? They're like, yeah, sure, yeah. No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
What would you think?
I keep saying the world needs a band right now. Like for some reason, like that's what I think.
As
needs
much
to
as
happen.
Cuddy loves it, he thinks it'll be corny. Spell, that's what the funny thing was. Spell was the only one that was down.
Oh, really?
Isn't that crazy?
Wait, I would have
can
thought
see-
he
I can
wouldn't
definitely
be
see
down.
Spell.
I would have thought he
Spell's
wouldn't.
down for anything.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck yeah. Okay, I got Spell to do it. I know damn well Cuddy's down.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll do it for like, like a once every
Damn.
one or two songs of it, like as a thing, but not like full blown boy band. I'm like, what? I thought you would have been with me on this.
Yeah.
I just think like, I don't know, but boy bands just amazing. I still listen to boy bands.
I was just listening to the Jonas Brothers this morning.
I love the Jonas Brothers.
She would
In the
follow
year,
Jonas
in the
Brothers,
year
putting her man around
3000.
there.
Fucking Jonas Brothers. I love One Direction. Like I think One Direction, man. God, I love One Direction. Like I love One Direction. And then I really love NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. Like I said, 98 Degrees,
Yeah.
Old Town. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Westlife.
Yeah.
Do you really know?
I agree. I'm not Westlife.
You don't know Westlife?
No, me neither. Before I wasn't even born.
The funny thing is I'm looking dead at Clay and he's just I'm feeling the connection though. Lauren was honest and then Clay's just yeah, I mean
Yeah, no, sorry.
I trusted you.
Yeah, that head shake really.
Jada back in the building.
Your eyes are red.
I downed, not necessarily down, but I was really drinking that last one.
Oh yeah, it's your turn. Oh, it's
Oh,
Chris.
I just drew. I drew out a term. My best friend. It says most likely to write a love song. RayJohn. I feel like he's written plenty of love songs.
I mean, no drink to that, yeah.
Okay. Most likely to cry over a sad movie.
Hi, Cuddy. So funny. I love crying in sad movies. That's my favorite thing to do. I literally just talked about all three y'all in this thing.
We got signed in.
How about our board band we're making?
What happened?
You're gonna be in the boy band?
About how I really wanted, how I came to you, Spell and Jada out about forming a boy band. And the only one that was down was fucking Spell.
No, I was down.
Jada's down because he's producing the thing. But Spell was down.
And dance and shit.
I used to want to be in a boy band too.
You said it was gonna be corny and shit. You said he was only down for like one song.
Because here's why I said it was gonna be corny. Because if we're gonna do this boy band shit, we have to go all the way through. I had to take my name tag off. We have to do choreography.
Yes.
Be able to
I could make it up for you guys. I could do
and all that.
choreography.
And I don't know if Ray can dance.
Me? Bro,
Like, we gotta
we just
really
give him
hit,
the-
like, if we're gonna do it, we gotta do it all the way. We can't just be the dudes that just sing. Like, we gotta be able to, we gotta perform.
yes.
Because all the best boy bands, they perform.
Yeah.
They didn't just sing really good, but they perform.
That is
I
true.
think Spell got that solid bass, like that bass.
Yeah.
See, you can harmonize so well on that
Spell
motherfucker.
dance though.
No.
Oh.
Yo,
Spell ain't
Spell-
for the dance.
Spell did a TikTok, and it was the funniest shit ever. But somebody, to be fair, no one in that TikTok was dancing good at all.
Oh, that.
But Spell was like,
Oh no!
and it was the cutest thing in the world because,
I know.
Yo.
With his blunt stick legs.
no, listen, look at Spell now, compare it to that video. If you got time, just look at it and
We'll post the video and then just
Yeah.
you just send me the video.
watch Spell in that video. Compare it. Like he was. Like we used to make fun of Spell all the time. Like he's so skinny.
Yeah,
He's big now.
He put on a little bit of muscle. He trying to get like me. He got inspired by Revenge Season and got his little ass back.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I saw one Revenge
See
Season
this
post.
nigga be using my hashtag, but don't be tagging me.
No, I'm saying I saw one Revenge Season hashtag on your shit, and then it's been up for you. When you posted you being, you know,
I got everybody on Revenge Season, bro.
our Revenge Season. Like from that one Revenge Season hashtag, you got big. Like you I thought you was just joining some sort of 2-day trend or whatever, but that was on it for real.
That was a special appearance from our friend McQuinn, who's going to be a future guest on the show.
Oh. Oh.
Dude,
Oh.
you ever see those? Y'all remember Disney Channel when they would do those crossovers like Sweet Life, Zach and Cody
Yeah.
would meet like That's
Oh.
a Raven and shit.
Yeah.
Jump by said it meets Clay and Lauren show.
Oh.
The promo would be like Clay and Lauren like backed it up, just okay, oh, you know what I mean? Some stupid shit like that. I don't know.
Or do some TikTok video.
Yeah, definitely a TikTok. We gotta start promoting TikTok.
Yeah. Y'all want to make a TikTok? Make a TikTok? Make a TikTok.
Yeah, we'll make one after the
Next
show.
live should have singing and dancing. I'm surprised we didn't do that.
Oh, not this one.
What's that?
What's this?
That's what I told
What's
her.
this say?
No, I did ask.
But then again, I think we all got locked up, right?
Yeah, technically.
Why'd you rip it up?
I thought it was inappropriate for the show.
Most likely to go to jail. I could not believe it. I could not believe it either. I really could not believe it. Look, this one. Look
No,
at it.
stop. That's no people.
The only one who's done the joke, I think.
Nah, and I've been there too. But see, you can see me in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like what does she do? They probably looking at Lauren to be like, oh, sweetheart, what happened?
They all everybody in there.
Come
Everybody in
here.
there was like, sweetheart, what are you doing?
I did actually get asked that question multiple times when I was
To
doing
be
it.
honest, but I'm being real. If I saw this one in there, I'd be so scared. Like, oh, shit. She definitely killed like all the husband's dog in cold blood. Chopped off all 10 toes and fed it to her sheep. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's very cruel, you know. Clay, be careful.
Be careful.
Oh,
Oh, this one's for you.
the last one.
Oh my! Honestly, this is so sweet. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like this is so sweet. Most likely to chew on plastic. Oh my god! They literally brought in my biggest addiction.
We were our plan was not plastic. We were just gonna start chewing on it.
Yeah, and see if
Well, we
you
forgot. We were in such a rush where we couldn't find any plastic.
There you go.
It was so
I'm not
funny.
gonna chew on it. That's not my thing. But
If you had it on the table on napkin, like these are your chewing plastics for the show. You grab one if you like, you know. Yeah.
Oh, we're good.
Damn. I was even debating on getting my plastic off my bottle, but I was like, no, it's after the show.
Should
you
be
know?
on like my strange
After-
addictions. You just
Yeah.
chewing
I'm gonna
plastic.
put together a video of you just chewing plastic everywhere.
He was passed on
And
the
put it on
couch
my
last
strange
night, and he
addiction.
just had plastic in his mouth.
Dude, I was
He
so
fell
high.
asleep chewing
Oh my
plastic.
god, I was so high. But honestly, that plastic really got me back though. See,
Ow.
see, you can say all you want about the chewing plastic,
It's
but
not
I
good for
couldn't
you.
breathe. I couldn't stand. I was something walking, but I was falling over.
Don't you think maybe food would have been like
Food or water?
A nice
That's-
alternative.
Food wasn't working. I was
Really?
eating the cookie.
That's maybe why. Not very nutritious.
I know. And I drank water and some Gatorade. Spell gave me his Gatorade.
That was Louis' game.
Oh, that's good. Oh, there you go.
Thanks,
Spell
Louis.
Jack Louis' favorite. Pass it off to you.
Sounds like a spell. Sounds like a spell move.
Trying to have me some more of that.
All right, well, that is all we have for you guys today. We're excited to see you next week on our show. We're going to have another guest, and we're going to have more drinking games. So give it up for I am RayJohn on today.
Yeah, hey.
Look, oh yeah.
And we will see you guys next week.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get this money for the rent. Or the Cadillac, the gas money spent. That's the outro song. Click and stream. Hurry up. Whole lot of 50 shit.